Well, she's thankful for her home, but proper drainage is on her holiday wish list this year.
Here's Channel 5's Frank McCaffrey with an update on water worries in Weslaco and the latest effort to fix things.
Judy Huckel and her husband say June floods at Leisure World RV Park damaged their home. Judy says now that everything's repaired, she'd like the city to do more to protect her neighborhood. Judy Huckel says her home was surrounded by about 2 feet of high water on June 20th. She says she learned the hard way that her RV park had no drainage. As the year winds down, she says she's remembering that day and the months following she's had to fight to recover.
I'm angry at the situation that we were in, but we aren't the only people that was involved.
Huckel lost a lot of her neighbors. Many did not return after the flooding earlier this year. She says she's seen the city clear out nearby drainage ditches, but she says a lot more needs to be done to fix the drainage around here.
I just like to have it more secure, that we aren't nervous that we're going to have a flood again. Talking about building another retention pond over on some farmland. You know, just keeping up what they're doing.
Now she wants to know how she can make sure Weslaco is going to follow through on its talk of improving drainage.
I think the city just needs to pick up and take care of, have more people hired, take care of things, you know. Talk is cheap. I want to see action.
We spoke to Weslaco's engineering department. Efrain Tafoya says Weslaco has a newly formed Citizens Drainage Committee that now hosts public hearings every other Thursday. He says the committee has 10 members with appointed citizen representatives from each district in Weslaco. He adds members of the Public Works Department, city engineers, and city commissioners attend meetings. Tafoya says the city is making drainage upgrades with a sale of a $4 million bond over the summer. He adds members of the public who show up to the meeting and voice their concerns are more likely to see the results they want.
Their voice is heard. I mean, it is heard. Right now we're looking at areas that can be utilized without spending too much money on them, because you got to keep in mind we only have $4 million to work with, which is not a lot. Realizing the need and the improvements for the city.
Tafoya adds Weslaco will likely sell more bonds in the future for drainage upgrade funds. Huckel tells us she's looking forward to attending the public hearing at the Drainage Committee meeting next week. She promises her neighbors at the Leisure World RV Park will also be there in full force. In the Channel 5 News studio, Frank McCaffrey, Channel 5 News.
The Weslaco Citizens Drainage Committee is set to meet next Thursday, November the 29th. The meeting starts at 5:30. It will be held at City Hall inside the legislative chambers. All 10 committee members are scheduled to attend, and that meeting is, by the way, open to the public.